Hello, everyone. There's Harper. Harper, say hi. Harper! Yeah, say hi to the people. She's bigger now. She's still a sweetheart, though. Haven't been around for a while. On today's video, we're going to do, story about Lulu in the morning. Also, one of my pet peeves that some news places will do, and also how my misspelling, it's a downfall in life, and it hasn't gotten better. As always, Scuff Prophecy, there might be a link up here. It's in like the bottom right of my home channel if you want to check out his SoundCloud. He also has some stuff on YouTube. You can just search Scuff Prophecy. Alright, so did want to start out by telling you the story about Albert Einstein. So, he was on his way to speak at yet another conference, because he did a lot of those. Gave a lot of lectures, and his driver and him look really similar. And Albert Einstein was talking to his driver, and he's like, I'm sick of all these conferences. I say the same things over and over again. And the driver's like, yeah, you're right. You do. I attend all of them because I'm not just going to sit in the car. And even though I don't know anything about science, I could give your conference in your place. That's how many times I've seen it. Einstein's like, you know what? That's a great idea. Let's switch places. So they switch clothes, and the driver goes up and starts giving the usual speech that he always gives at these conferences. In the crowd, there was this one scientist who wants to impress everybody and thinks of a really difficult question to ask Einstein, hoping he could stump him to where he wouldn't have a response. So the scientist stands up and interrupts Einstein, and asks the very difficult question. The whole room goes silent, holding their breath, waiting for the response. The driver looks him dead in the eyes and says, Sir, your question is so easy to answer that I'm going to let my driver answer for me. Wanted to share with you guys how no matter how much you try and make things go right for a certain little girl, she will never be happy. So she had to go to daycare, and I picked out some clothes for her, picked out pants, because it was one of those, it was that weird week in August where it was really cool outside. And I was like, okay, she'll enjoy having pants. So it takes forever to get her up, like always. And she's like, I don't want to get up, like she always does. And I'm like, you're fine, you're okay. So then she goes, I'm trying to do a show! Anyway, so she goes to the bathroom, and she puts on her clothes and puts on her pants, and she's all dressed, and then she goes, Dad, I'm cold. I'm like, what do you mean you're cold? You're completely dressed. She goes, the pants on my skin is cold. How am I supposed to fix cold pants that are already on you? So I'm like, whatever. So then I get Lincoln up. Of course, he doesn't want to go. Lulu doesn't want to go. They're a pain. So, I asked Lulu, do you want anything to eat? She's like, no, because she usually doesn't like to eat in the morning. So I make 2 chocolate chip waffles. I will repeat that. Chocolate chip waffles. Sugar with sugar specks in a round form. And I did, put them in the toaster. So we get in the car, and I give Lulu his waffle, and he doesn't want it. So then I give Lulu a waffle, and suddenly Link wants it because Sissy has one. So then I give him the waffle, and I give Lulu a waffle. Lulu goes, I don't want this. And I was like, okay, well, you didn't want anything to begin with. So this is all I got. And she's like, well, I don't want it. And I was like, okay, then don't eat it. And then she starts to like actually cry, like tears. And I'm like, Lulu, what's wrong? She's like, the only thing there is to eat is this waffle, and I don't want it. Okay, I'm not stuffing oatmeal down your throat. It's a sugar disc. Just eat the waffle. So I kind of go off on her. I'm not going to repeat what I said because I'm not happy with it. But then by the time she didn't say anything after I yelled at her. And then once we get to daycare, I go to Lincoln's side first, and Lulu goes, Dad, I ate all my waffle. Like, what? Are you serious? Like, you're going to have the audacity to just act like everything was fine in the car ride on the way over. I just couldn't believe it. Okay, I don't know if you guys experience this or if it ticks you off, but it does for me. Um, I like see like little articles that's like news of when they will release the trailer for a new movie. That's not news. I telling me that something's about to come out and the date of it, that's not news. The news is when it comes out. And I feel like this is like Snapchat to where it gives you a notification. So and so is typing. Okay, why do I need to know that they're typing? Just show me the message. I don't need two notifications. One that they're typing and then another that they sent it. I don't understand. It's like news of upcoming news. How much news do we need? And then this other thing that happened at work. So I had to fill out DA 124 A, B, and C. If you're not in the medical field, you never want to have to really know what those are or to have to do them. But I've had to do quite a bit. And so I sent it all to the state of Missouri, and I sent like his medical records as well. And I screwed up because I didn't spell his name right on all the application part because they spelled his name correctly in the medical records. So I had this doctor, sign off on the thing that I made, and then I misspelled it, so I had to do it all over again. So then the next day, I'm like, "Hey, Doctor So and So, can you sign this?" And he looks and he's like, "I signed this yesterday. Why am I signing this again?" And I mean, I didn't lie to him. I go, "Yeah, I misspelled his name, so I have to do it all over again." The look on the doctor's face was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" So, yeah, you can be a smart guy, but still be pretty dumb. That's really all I got for you guys. I didn't have a quote prepared because I had a whole sheet and then I forget. I think this quote, though, I'm just gonna try and pull one off the top of my head, is by Thoreau. It reads, "The mass of men lead lies." Oh my gosh, I'm screwing this up. "The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. Don't be one of them." See you guys.